Hello. Welcome to the first of two videos today. I hope the lighting's not going to be a problem. It's natural lighting and it's a really bright day today, believe it or not, here in the UK. So this particular video, I have a new kit. It's not actually in my shop as I'm filming this because I really wanted to play with it, and this is kind of my trial to make sure the kit actually works, to be honest. It's called, or it will be called, Awesome Assemblage, and we have basically everything you need to make some layered tags. The second video I do today is going to be a no kit version, and I'm going to separate them into two videos. So this kit has 3 different size base tags, and there's several tags. It also has different size medium pieces which would layer on. So we've got a few for the large tags. There's quite a few for the medium size tags. These would all fit on there. And then there's a few for the smaller tags. So you can see we're going to, this is a kind of layering kit, which is why I've called it Assemblage. So we have those. And then we have lots of little tiny labels, words, numbers. There's also some little alphabets. We've got some teeny labels, and we've got lots of images to kind of layer up. So I'm going to crack straight on, and we're going to make a few of these together, and then we'll do a no kit version in the next video. I really hope this lighting's not too much of a problem. I didn't actually know when we moved into this back room that we were going to have such an issue with light. I've already backed a few ready, so I'm just going to go through quickly and pick. Let's do, right, I quite like this one, so I'm going to go for that. Like I said, there's loads and loads of options for these, and let's do a small one too. Let's go for that. These are going to be mounted, and now I need to decide my top pieces. So I'm going to grab these smaller ones. Let's go for that. And next one, let's go for something. Let's go for that rusty look there. Okay, so I will need to mount those. So I'm going to back these, cut them out, and be back. Okay, so they're cut. I'm just going to give these an ink. So I have those. Now I'd already prepared a few others. So let's just layer these up. I have these ones also. I cut mine by hand, and I printed, I think they'll be at 97%. If you've watched my video on how to print and cut on the Cricut using a digital kit, just to let you know, it prints about 23% smaller. So you're going to end up with something about that size. So this is one of the little embellishments on the layered kit, and that is the same embellishment that's been cut out using the Cricut. So there's pros and cons for using the Cricut. I really like the tiny tags. So we've got a few here to play with now. And I'm going to start by picking an image to go on the top of each one. And there is quite a selection, all different themes, lots and lots of different kind of looks that you'll get depending on what you want for your tags. I think I'm going to go with this. What I need to do now is ink all of these little pieces that I've decided to use. So I'm going to do that. And then, of course, we have the next piece of layering that we can do is we have our numbers and labels and things. So I think I'm going to go for the red label over that butterfly, possibly. Might actually go for the brown. So I think I'm going to have a little tiny brown label on that one. Okay, for Nevermore on that one. I'm happy with the little labels I've picked. So these all need a bit of an ink. And we're going to put these together in a few different ways. Okay, I've got my field note stamps. And in here we have this tiny little number. So I'm just going to add that here, and hopefully that 302 will just fit on my little label. We've got a colourful butterfly for this label, so I think I'm going to go for a colour ink, and I'm going to try this archival ink in Faded Jeans. So I just want to get a little piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to cover up all of those numbers, ink that, and I'm just going to put that there. Perfect. That's not bad. Right, so that is my little label. And these are kind of all ready to put together. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a combination on these. Some of them I'm going to make hangy tags. I haven't done hangy tags for a while. I'll put that link down below as well. But I'm just going to make, maybe, let's pick these two. I'm going to make those two hangy tags. So let's look at these ones first. I've got some cardboard. It's not very thick cardboard, but these are quite tiny tags, so I don't want too much dimension on these. Let's work on this one first. Okay, I think I'm going to sew this one. I'm going to have him. I'm going to pick an edge, because I'm going to line it up with the edge on here. I think I'm going to go there. Now I want to make these a little bit more interesting, so I might add some little pieces of hardware, and this is one of these tiny paper clips. That's a little bit too bulky for that, so I can't use that one, although I could use it on this tag here. That would work. I'm bringing the camera up again. I'm going to have this kind of layout. I'm not going to put the clip on until it's all glued. I'm going to glue my dried flower. Actually, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to do it this side. And the reason I'm doing it this side is because, I don't know if you can see, that side's got quite a bit of texture on there. I'll show you how I did that on the next video when we do our non-kit version. Now that's all cut out. I'm going to put that at the bottom on the other side, like that. Turn this over. That's probably not a bad fit, this card. So I'm just going to cut a strip off. And that will fit there quite nicely. Put that down. I'm just going to, oh, it's very, very bright again, isn't it? I'm just going to do a quick stitch around here. So my stitching's done. I'm just going to glue this now into place on my tag. And because we've got that little gap now, our little clip should go on there quite easily. So that is our awesome assemblage little layered tag. Love it. Lovely, nice and simple as well. Because now this one I'm going to do no sewing whatsoever. Got a tiny hole punch here. I'm just going to pop a little hole in there. I'm not going to add an eyelet to this one. Line that up, put the hole in, and I've got some thread here that I'm going to put in there. This is just a piece of twine. It's a thin piece of twine that came with some gift tags over Christmas. Pop a little knot in there. Trim that. So I'm going to glue this straight down. That on there. And then we'll glue this straight onto our tag. We won't put any dimension onto this one. No sewing. And that's our second one. All done. Again, I'm going to make this very, very simple. Cute, cute. Ooh. Now we're going to work on these two, which I kind of want to make little mini hanging tags. Let's make one fairly straightforward. Let's do the small one nice and easy, and this one will make a little bit more interesting. So we've got our little bird image and we've got nevermore as our little word. I'm going to fold that down and then fold it back as well. Just crinkle that a little bit so we've got something like that. Ink, and this one again, and I'm going to pop a tiny bit of glue just to keep that down. A tiny little bit of glue under there, just going to give it a little bit more interest. And here got some teeny tiny paper clips. Let's pop that over that crease. So we've got that. That's going to go on there. That's going to go on there, but I want to put my holes in first. I'm going to use my crocodile to do this. If you don't have a crocodile, then you could just put a hole in with a little hole punch. Once you've backed these, it's perfectly strong enough. You do not have to use eyelets. I am going to, and I'm using my small. It's definitely not working at its best, and I'm going to put a little hole in there. There we go. Now I've got my tiny eyelets. Put one in there and put one in there. I might have put this one a little bit too close to the edge actually. Let's see. No, that's okay. Just set my eyelet. Definitely doesn't feel very secure anymore. So let's glue these down. Ah, oops. Got a little bit of glue on there now. Right, now go through there and through there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie the knot so it will hang halfway down my tag. I mean, they never hang perfectly. Anyone who's made a hangy tag will know that, but we can get it as close as we can. So I'm just going to pull my tag into position and then hold that knot as I pull it. So it should give us that little bit of a gap that we want. So let's trim. There is our little hangy tag. I do love hangy tags. So there we go, that's another one. And then this one, how do we want it? Like that. We have to be really close to our image. And then we're going to give this a good ink, because you will see that card. I'm going to have these like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my eyelet to these. Set that one. Right. So we're going to put that fairly close to the top there. My new tweezers. And now I just need to learn how to use them. That's almost straight. It's almost straight. Another piece of our thread. Go through both of these. Because we've got this grungy look, I think this twine just works perfectly. It's just the right kind of look. Right, okay, I think this one I'm going to hang like so. A bit closer to the top. And this one, because we've got a number there, I think I might still put a phrase under here. So let's see what we've got. I actually like that. I'm going for Be True. So a little bit of ink around it. I love these tiny little words. I think they'll be useful for lots and lots of things, not just this particular kit. I'm going to move that out of the way so I can put this right at the bottom and in the middle. Like that. And there is our tag. Kit version. I've done one, I did one earlier, just to, that's my little prototype there. So we've got that one. We have that one. That one. That one. And then we have the two little hangy tags. I hope you like them. I hope you like the kit. I hope you can see the potential and how rapidly we could put things together. Obviously the cutting's going to take some time, but like I said, you can use your Cricut. Thank you so much for joining me. I know when I do, I haven't done kit videos for quite a long time, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will enjoy the next video. I've got lots of ideas for the next one, so thank you so much. I will see you all really soon. Take care. Bye.